Hey squad, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Yuri Tochila, and let's get started. Today we will define a baseline, review the three major baseline types, and explain their value. What is a baseline? A baseline is the approved version of a project plan that can only be changed through formal change control procedures. Once approved, the baseline becomes the reference point against which actual project performance is measured. It defines how long the project should take, how much the project should cost, what scope must be delivered. During project execution, the project manager continuously compares actual results to the baseline. This comparison allows the team to identify deviations and take corrective actions. There are three primary baselines used to control a project. These are scope baseline, schedule baseline, cost baseline. Each baseline represents an approved plan for a specific dimension of the project. Let's briefly look at each one. Scope baseline. The scope baseline defines what work must be completed in the project. It typically includes three components: the project scope statement, the work breakdown structure, the WBS dictionary. The scope baseline clearly defines the project deliverables and boundaries. This helps prevent scope creep, which occurs when additional work is added without proper approval. When a stakeholder requests new features or additional tasks, the project manager must evaluate the request against the scope baseline and process it through change control if necessary. Schedule baseline. The schedule baseline represents the approved project timeline. It shows when each activity and milestone should occur. This baseline is usually developed using tools such as the Project Schedule Network Diagram, Critical Path Analysis, Scheduling software. The schedule baseline allows the project manager to monitor schedule performance. If activities start slipping behind the planned dates, the deviation becomes visible immediately. This allows the project manager to implement corrective actions, such as resource reallocation or schedule compression techniques. Cost baseline. The cost baseline represents the approved project budget over time. It's typically displayed as a time-phased budget, meaning the project's costs are distributed across the project timeline. This baseline helps answer questions such as: how much should we have spent by this point in the project? Are we spending more than planned? Are we under budget? Why baselines are important? Baselines are critical because they enable objective project control. Without baselines, it becomes impossible to answer fundamental questions such as: is the project ahead or behind schedule? Are we over or under budget? Is the project delivering the expected scope? Baselines allow project managers to calculate performance variances and identify risks early. They also provide transparency for stakeholders and sponsors. For this reason, baselines are normally approved during the planning phase and then protected through formal change control processes. Alright, that's all for today. Don't miss out, hit like and subscribe. Stay awesome and as always, peace.